Morning, everybody, and very warm welcome to the first Finance Leaders Practice Group of 2021. I'm really grateful today, as last time, for the support of AutoRec and Affex. You know, we couldn't do it without those guys.
In terms of whether the financial close process or fast close process could be more efficient and leaner, I think overwhelmingly in the conversations that we have with insurance organisations, it's an area that could indeed be far more efficient. Typically, there's lots of manual, repeatable, fairly sort of labour-intensive processes that are done either monthly, quarterly, or annually.
Financial close is just a sprawling nightmare the bigger you get. So luckily I can get a turnaround time that's quite quick, 5 days, but it's still not perfect, and there is corners that still need to be cut, generally because the systems don't quite get 100% of the information that you need. It's sort of like 80%.
As we've resolved Brexit, what impact do you think, Trevor, this is going to have on sterling?
Brexit was sort of, obviously, to a certain extent, could have gone either way. And it was very interesting before Brexit. We actually did a set of presentations around our clients and the city, etc., etc. And the ones who voted for Brexit, we did a little poll at the end, were always the insurance boys, because of course it's the transatlantic. So it's the dollar that you're interested in. So now we have a trade deal, fantastic. So Chicken Little, the world is not going to fall in, the sky's not going to fall in. But I think really from the Brexit, from the first sort of stories, yes, there are some teething troubles. I think literally, SME or the UK and SME businesses were given 7 days to understand the new Brexit trade deal, which obviously is not enough time. And that's why we're seeing issues with sort of, cross-border goods coming across, and hauliers have decided as well really to take their time over things, and rather than have, goods stuck at port, they're just not sending the lorries until they're really sure that they can get through, sort of thing. I'm going to give the government a house point for their approach to the vaccine. The reason why the UK has got such a leading position in the vaccination programme is because they went to Pfizer, they went to AstraZeneca, and they said, listen, we want guaranteed supplies of vaccination or of vaccine. Rather than sort of haggling too much about the price, etc., they said, listen, guarantee us. And that's why we've been, basically, the UK is in pole position. And that's really working, and that's a major factor for the markets at the moment. So that's why we're seeing sterling basically go higher.
I think people are saying that, they're very, certainly what I'm picking up from our group was that people were very keen on all these levels of automation, but they need to be confident that automation ultimately won't cause them further grief down the road when things perhaps don't turn out quite like they think they will in a manual environment, and they've got to go back and over it all and work out where it went wrong.
The issue of sort of reputational risks to Lloyd's or the market, and particularly some more vocal opponents of paying out the claims, but seems to have limited impact in share price for some of them. And how the sort of digitalization of Jake is obviously a representative from Lloyd's, and how that is changing, which already had sort of quite a big plan to modernize, and how this has kind of supercharged it.
There's absolutely a lot going on, and some momentum now with parts of the blueprint too, and digitalization, digital processing in particular. I'm looking at sort of the accounting and settlement side for the Lloyd's market. So that's sort of linking into what exchanging are doing, how we work with them, how we work with the market. But there's a lot of work streams, as you can imagine, from the blueprint, and lots of different sort of threads to it.
So from the team at LMForums, thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you all again very soon. We've got some great events coming up. Do tell your colleagues internally about them, but do stay safe in the meantime and take care. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank
Cheers.
you.